Spiti Valley is a land of ancient wisdom where the snow-capped peaks kiss the sky and rushing rivers carve their way through towering canyons. It is a place of serene beauty where the air is fresh and crisp and the silence is broken only by the sound of prayer flags fluttering in the wind. Here, time seems to stand still as the people of Spiti live in harmony with nature, tracing the footsteps of their ancestors along the ancient trade routes. In this remote corner of the world, one can find peace and solitude as well as a deep connection to the earth and all of its inhabitants. The winter in Spiti is a time of serene beauty when the mountains are blanketed in snow and the air is crisp and clear, inviting you to explore the land of gods. The landscape is transformed into a magical wonderland where the whiteness of snow contrasts against the deep blue sky, and the valleys and the peaks are shrouded in mystery and wonder. The quietness of the winter is a soothing balm that calms the mind and rejuvenates the soul as you wander through the peacefulness of nature. The frozen rivers and lakes add to the charm, creating a magical playground for adventure seekers. The ancient monasteries and villages comes alive as the people welcome you with warm hospitality and share their rich culture and traditions. So come visit Spiti in winter and be enchanted by its beauty and serenity, for it is a land of wonder and magic. After arriving in Delhi, we set off on a road trip to Simla. After spending a night there, we met up with the rest of our group and began our journey towards the beautiful Spiti Valley. Our first stop was Chitkul, a charming village located at an altitude of 3,450 meters, situated on the old Indo-Tibetan border trade route, and is known for its stunning snow-capped mountains and the guzzling Vaspa River. We spent the night there and spent the day exploring the village and taking in all of its beauty. The next stop on our journey was Tabu. We stayed at the White Lotus Homestay, which was a lovely property and a great place to stay. In the morning, we took the opportunity to explore the famous Tabu Monastery. It has a rich history dating back 996 CE and has been a center of Buddhist teaching, art and culture for over 1000 years. Is considered the oldest continuously operating Buddhist enclave in the Himalayas. With winter comes the ice hockey season. In the backyard of the homestay, there was a frozen pond where we met a father-son duo. The father was teaching his son how to ice skate, but the kid was preparing for an ice hockey camp in Kaja the following week. We wished them the best of luck and set off towards our next destination, Kaja. Kaja is a beautiful town nestled in the snow-capped mountains. It is the subdivisional headquarters of the Spiti Valley. We plan to spend a few days here. We had a good homestay. The family welcomed us with open arms and treated us like their own. Then we visited the Congri Monastery, located at an altitude of 3,500 meters in the Pin Valley National Park. The national park is the home to the second oldest Gumpa in Lahore and Spiti and is part of the Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve in the Himalayas. The drive to the monastery was breathtaking, with the snow-covered landscape resembling frozen waves in time. It was a paradise for photographers with endless opportunities to capture the beauty of the region. The next day, we visited Key Monastery. It is the largest monastery in the Spiti Valley, located on top of a hill at an altitude of 4,200 meters. Key Monastery along with Tabu Monastery and Dhankar Gumpa are part of same school of Tibetan Buddhism, the Gelugpa sect. At one point in time, there were around 250 monks staying here. Nestled between the towering snow-capped mountains, the Key Monastery sits atop a picturesque hill with Spiti River flowing at its base. The majestic setting of this holy site is truly breathtaking, with the rugged beauty of the Himalayan landscape providing a stunning backdrop for a spiritual practice and contemplation. During our stay, Kaja Town was bustling with action. We found people of all age group excited for the following week's ice hockey tournament. We went to the ice rink to watch them in action. They were on fire. We also went to check the kids practicing in the school rink. It was fun. We had a good laugh about all things we tried to do when we were kids and fell on our bumps. We had a great stay and good memories of Kaja. Our next destination was Ketchum. We were staying here tonight. Yes, it is home to the Ketchum Bridge, the highest bridge in Asia and quite an astounding structure. The bridge is at a staggering height of 13,596 feet and connects the two villages Ketchum and Khyber. The making of the bridge cuts down the journey from Khyber to Lotus by 40 kilometers. Sikkim Village is also known for being the base for wildlife enthusiasts trying to catch a glimpse of the elusive big cat of the Himalayas, the snow leopard. We also went for a small hike to one of the ridge to just explore around, with hope that maybe we will get to see the elusive cat. We knew that it was early in the season. We got to see a herd of ibex grazing around. This was a nice experience. Next day, we started for Lanja, where we will be staying tonight. But on the way, we are visiting Komik and then Sikkim. Our plan was to drive to Komik and then walk down from Komik to Sikkim. Komik village at 4,520 meters is known to be the highest village in the world, connected with motorable road. The Komik Monastery, the Congri Monastery, is also one of the highest monasteries in India. We started walking towards Sikkim Village. It was freezing cold. However, the sun was out. Sikkim at an elevation of 4,400 meters is one of the highest year-round inhabited location in India. Therefore, it has a post office, and this post office is one of the highest post office in the world. We knew we will be visiting this post office, therefore we had brought postcards to post. It was fun. We sent a postcard to a friend in Calicut, Kerala. It reached him after a month. Now making our way to Lanja, a Himalayan hamlet at an altitude of 4,400 meters. The picturesque village is known for its fossilized marine animals and plants, which provide insight into the formation of the Himalayas. In the background, we can see the majestic Chow Chow Kang Nilda peak standing tall at an elevation of 6,303 meters. The giant Buddha statue, the black soil, and the snow all combine to create a truly magical atmosphere of Lanja. As we continue our journey back, we have made a stop at the historical Congri Monastery, located at an elevation of 3,894 meters in the Spiti Valley. The monastery serves as a reminder of the area's past. The complex is built on a 300-meter high spur as the traditional capital of Spiti in 17th century. Situated between the towns of Kaja and Tabu, with breathtaking views of the confluence of the Spiti and the Pin River. During our stay, we were fortunate to have a homestay above the village with an amazing view of the valley. Before we returned to Simla, we made a final stop in Kalpa. I had previously heard of Kalpa as the hometown of Republic India's first voter, Syam Saran Negi. But was not prepared for the breathtakingly grand and majestic mountain ranges that surrounded the village. It reminded me of the French Alps, where the presence of Mount Blanc is constantly felt. Our journey to Spiti was truly a magical experience, one that I will never forget.